So do you also use Facebook lead ads to get more leads for your own business? Then this video can be really helpful for you. So hello all, welcome back to Pabbly, and in this video we are going to understand how to add Facebook leads to Notion automatically. So like you, I also use Facebook lead ads to get more leads for my own business. And now what I want is that as soon as we receive a new lead from Facebook lead ads, I want to add the lead details into my Notion database. So to do this, we are simply going to create a connection between Facebook lead ads and Notion, and we're going to create this connection without knowing any programming or coding language using an amazing automation software which is Pabbly Connect. So yes, if you also want to create this amazing automation for your own business, then for that you have to come with me towards my screen. Welcome to my screen everyone. So let's begin creating the connection between Facebook lead ads and Notion. So to do this, I'm just going to open a new tab and I'm just going to search for the landing page of Pabbly Connect simply by typing pabbly.com/connect in my browser. Now it is opening the landing page of Pabbly Connect, using which we're going to create a connection between Facebook lead ads and Notion. And to create this connection, we are going to use this amazing automation software which requires no programming or coding language. But before we move on further and create this connection, I'll just show you something really helpful. This is the Pabbly community where automation users, business owners and marketers connect. Pabbly community is a space where users share their ideas, workflow tips, doubts and solutions. So if you're stuck at any step, the community is a great resource for guidance because we have experts in this. And if you also want to join this amazing community, the link is given in the description box below. Make sure to check it out. Alright, I'm just going to go back towards the landing page of Pabbly Connect, and over here we're just going to get two options. One is sign in and the another one is sign up for free. So if you are a new user, you can simply click on this sign up for free and you're going to get 100 of hours free every month to explore the application. But over here I'm an existing user, so I'm simply going to click on this button which says sign in, and once I'm just going to click on this sign in, it is opening all Pabbly apps, and over you're going to see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. But in today's video we are going to use Pabbly Connect because we are connecting different applications. So I'm simply going to click on this access now right over here to access my Pabbly Connect account. And now it is opening the dashboard of my Pabbly Connect account, and to get started I'm just going to simply click on this button which says create workflow. And now it is asking me to select the workflow builder, the new one or the classic one. So the new workflow builder is faster, flexible and ideal for those who want a modern interface, while the classic one on the other hand is stable, has a familiar approach and ideal for those who want to try it and test it setup. So you can use any one from this. I'm just going to use this new one, so I'm just going to go towards the select of the new one. Now I'm just going to simply enter the name of my workflow right over here, which is add Facebook leads to Notion automatically, and then I'm just going to simply select the folder in which I want to save my workflow. So if you also want to create your own folder, you can simply go towards this create folder button and create a new folder. I've already created multiple, so I'm just going to save my workflow in one of these only, which is automations. And now I'm just going to simply click on this button which says create, and once I'm just going to click on this create, it is going to open the most important window of our automation, which is our workflow window. So this is the most important window because we have trigger and action in this. Trigger and actions are the two main principles on which our workflow is going to run. Trigger means when this happens and action means do this. So by this you can understand that the trigger starts the process and the actions are results towards the same. Alright, I'm just going to simply select my trigger application in order to start with this automation. So I'm just going to go towards this add trigger button, and now for the trigger application I'm just going to simply search for Facebook lead ads. So I'm just going to simply search for Facebook lead ads and select it, and now for the trigger event I'm just going to simply select new lead instant because I want to instantly capture the lead details and start this workflow or trigger this workflow. Alright, now I'm just going to simply click on this button which says connect, and once I'm just going to click on this connect, it is saying add a new connection or select an existing connection. So if you have already connected your Facebook lead ads account with Pabbly Connect, you can simply click on this button which says select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me, click on add a new connection, and now you have to simply click on this button which says connect with Facebook lead ads. And now Pabbly is asking me to select my Facebook account, so I'm just going to simply select it and click on this button which says continue. And once I'm just going to click on this continue, with this our Facebook lead ads account has been successfully connected with Pabbly Connect. As you can see like this, you also have to follow this same procedure manager and connect your Facebook lead ads account with Pabbly Connect. Now over here it is asking me for the page name and the lead gen form. So as you can see, the name of my page is Digital Dynamics. So I'm just going to simply select the same, which is Digital Dynamics. And now I'm just going to simply select the form for which I want to create this automation, which is this lead ads form. If you want to create this automation for all your lead gen forms, you can simply select all lead gen forms too. But I want to create this automation only for a particular lead gen form, which is lead ads form. So I'm just going to simply select the same and click on this button which says save and send test request. And once I'm just going to click on this save and send test request, it is saying waiting for webhook response. So what we have to do is we have to do a test submission in order to capture this webhook response. And how are we going to do that test submission? For that, I'm just going to simply open a new tab and search for Meta for Developers. And we're going to open the landing page of Meta for Developers, and from here we can simply go towards this resources and then developer tools. And now I'm just going to scroll and look for lead ads RTO debug tool, and using this lead ads RTO debug tool, or you can say lead ads testing tool, we're just going to create a test lead, response of which we're going to receive right over here in our workflow. Alright, so I'm just going to simply select the same page and the form which we selected in our workflow and click on this preview form. And now I'm just going to move in further and simply enter all of these details. First, I'm just going to enter the first name, then the last name, the email, the phone number, and then the company name too. And after entering all of these details, I'm just going to simply select the service of interest and the best time to contact. And I'm just going to simply fill in this lead gen form simply by clicking on this button which says continue and then submit. And with this, we have successfully filled in this lead gen form. Alright, so now I'm just going to open my workflow, and Pabbly is going to capture the response for the same right over here. And as you can see that Pabbly has successfully captured all of these details, be it the first name, last name, email, phone, company name, or best time to contact, or the service of interest. And now I'm just going to simply add all of these details right over here in my Notion database. So to do this, first phase is going to close this trigger, because with this we have successfully completed our trigger. And now whenever we're going to receive a new lead from Facebook lead ads, instantly this workflow is going to get triggered. Now I'm just going to simply add this new Facebook lead ads details into my Notion database. For that, I'm just going to simply click on this add new action step, simply search for Notion and select Notion. For the app event, I'm just going to simply select create a database item and click on this connect. Now in order to create a connection between Notion and Pabbly Connect, I'm just going to go towards this add a new connection and then connect with Notion. And once I'm just going to click on this connect with Notion, Pabbly is going to ask me for some permissions. So I'm only going to give the permissions for selective pages. So I'm just going to go towards this select page, and now I'm just going to simply search for the page and give the permission for a selective page, which is lead details. So this is the page I want to create this automation for. So I'm just going to give the permission only for that single page, which is lead details. So I'm just going to simply give the permission for this lead details, and for the rest I'm just going to simply deselect them. If you wish, you can definitely give the permission for all your pages too. Now after selecting the pages, you simply have to click on this allow access. So you don't have to worry, your data is secure with us. You can simply give us all the permissions. And now with this, we have successfully selected the database and connected our Notion account. Now I'm just going to simply enter the service of interest, first name, email, phone number, and all of these details one by one. But we are not going to enter it manually by tapping it like this, but instead I'm just going to map it. So you must be wondering what is mapping. So mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step. And when we insert the data from the previous step, automatically our data turns dynamic and change with every new response received. So one by one, I'm just going to simply map all of these details from the response of my previous step so that it can change with every new response received. Alright, so what you have to do is you simply have to look for the same details in the response of the previous step and map it like I am doing. And after mapping all of this, you simply have to click on this button which says save and send test request. And once we click on this save and send test request, we have received the positive response that we have successfully added the new lead details into our Notion database. Alright, so I'm just going to simply open my Notion and I'm just going to simply refresh this page. And once I'm just going to refresh this page, yes, you can see the details have been added with the first name, last name, email address, phone number, company name, best time to contact, or service of interest. All of these details are automatically added right over here in my Notion database. And with this, we have successfully completed our workflow. But now I'm just going to simply test this workflow once. I'm just going to open my lead ads testing tool, which is going to create a new lead, and which is going to test that if this workflow is running in real time or not. For that, I'm just going to simply delete the previous lead and refresh the page. It is really important to delete the previous lead and refresh the page, otherwise you'll not be able to create a new lead. Alright, once again I'm just going to simply select the page and the form right over here, and then I'm just going to simply click on this preview form. And once again I'm just going going to simply fill in this form. I'm just going to enter the company name, the email address, the first name, last name, the phone number, and then I'm just going to simply select the services too. So I'm just going to simply select the services right over here, and then I'm just going to simply click on this button which says continue. It is saying the phone number is not correct. Alright, so I'm just going to simply correct it. So I've entered the test details. Alright, now I'm just going to simply click on this continue and then submit. And with this, we have successfully submitted this. So now what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to simply open my Notion database and I'm just going to refresh it right from here. And once I'm just going to refresh it, yes, you can see the new lead details have been added right over here. Within seconds and in real time, the lead details have been added in my Notion database. So yes, this is no magic. This is the power of automation which we have created right now. And now whenever we're going to receive a new lead from Facebook lead ads, automatically a database item will be created in my Notion. And all the lead details will be added in my Notion database. All of this is going to happen in backend and we can just sit back and relax. So yes, now go try this amazing automation for your own business too, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Connect. And while trying, if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. And for your reference, I'll just simply attach the workflow link in the description box below. You can check it out. So yes, now go try this amazing automation. See you in the next video with many more automation tips, everyone. Thank you for watching. So not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can connect many more applications. And now if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this URL. And now go try this amazing automation for your own business too, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Connect.